It is a doubleheader Saturday here at the Hutzel Athletic Center. We thank you so much for joining us here on the Saint Francis Cougars Sports Network. We've got the number 6 ranked team in the country, the 15-1 Marian Knights, coming in to take on the Saint Francis Cougars. We thank you so much for joining us here on the Saint Francis Cougars Network. Hunter Sosenheimer here calling your play-by-play. Excited to be here for this contest as we should have an outstanding matchup here ahead of us between the Marian Knights and the Saint Francis Cougars. We're getting set for the national anthem here at the Hutzel Athletic Center, and we will get tip underway here and ready to roll here from the Huts. It is the 15-1 Marian Knights taking on the 10-5 Saint Francis Cougars here in game number 1 of our doubleheader here on this Saturday. So we are going to get the national anthem here momentarily, and then we will get set and ready to roll here for this contest here from the Huts. So we will go ahead and take a short break here for the national anthem, come back with the starting lineup stand more. You are watching Saint Francis Cougars basketball here on the Saint Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center as we are getting set here for basketball action. Let's go ahead and run down the standings here in the Crossroads League. At the top, it is Indiana Wesleyan and Marian. These Marian Knights sitting at 6-0 atop the conference. Spring Arbor in third place at 4-2. And then there are 4 teams tied at 3-3, with St. Francis being one of them, Huntington, Goshen, Grace, Mount Vernon Nazarene University, and Taylor, both sitting at 1-5, and then Bethel at 0-6 in conference play. So we are getting set here for the starting lineup, so we'll go ahead and give them to you here. It is going to be the sophomore forward from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 11, and Abby McNeely. The senior guard from Daneville, Indiana, number 13, Ella Collier. The senior 5'7" guard, number 22, Sarah Majorshova. And then the senior, number 25, and Ali Bosti. And then in the middle, it's going to be number 42, the 5'11" grad, Kennedy Gerard. For the St. Francis Cougars, they'll roll out with the junior guard, number 1, Emily Parrott. The freshman guard, number 3, Isabella Gizzi. Junior, number 11, and Chloe McKnight. Sophomore, number 15, and Julia Mansella. And then number 40, Allie Madden at sophomore, getting the start here for the Cougars. We are getting set here, ready to roll from the Hutzel Athletic Center as St. Francis has a very, very tough test ahead of them It is the 15-1 Marian Knights. They are ranked number 6 in NAIA. And as I mentioned, they are tied for first place in the Crossroads League standings. So we are going to get set and ready to roll. Marian comes into this one on a 13-game winning streak. Meanwhile, Saint Francis coming off of a victory against Mount Vernon Nazarene University 57-53. An outstanding performance put on by Chloe McKnight. She led the way with 15 points. And then Allie Madden down low with 14 points and 12 boards for the Cougars. For Marian, they will roll out in the navy blue unis with the yellow trim. St. Francis in the all-white unis with the blue and black trim. We are set and ready to go. It is going to be Gerard and Mansella to jump it, and we are underway. Marian is going to win the tip, and they will have possession as clock will roll ahead, buzzing stop, and we are going to stop the clock here one more time as we're having some trouble here at the scores table to begin this contest. 9:48 is on the board as little scoreboard malfunctions, but we are going to get set and start things up here once again as both teams are going to head back to their benches as the scoreboards went off here at the Hutzel Athletic Center. So we're going to see if we can get that figured out, and I believe we're going to redo the tip here to begin this contest. The NAIA National Player of the Year reigning number 13, Ella Collier, leads the way for Marian, 19.5 points on the year. Meanwhile, for St. Francis, it is the junior Chloe McKnight averaging 13 points per game. And then, as I mentioned, Allie Madden down low, averaging 13 points as well. So those two are going to look to lead the way and try to pull an upset here for the Cougars. They are 4-1 at home in the regular season. So we'll see if the home faithful that has made their way out here to the Hutzel Athletic Center here on this snowy Saturday afternoon, as this tip was scheduled for 1 p.m. and then the men's game was scheduled for 3 p.m. pushed it back. So it's going to be a 12-2 start. So 12 p.m. here for this contest, and then a 2 p.m. start for the men's contest that will follow. This one should be an exciting men's game as well. So make sure you stay tuned with us here all day long on the St. Francis Cougars Network as we are going to get set and ready to roll. It'll be an inbound actually coming here for the Marian Knights. So they're going to put 9:55 on the clock. So we will match that up here, and we will get in inbound here from the Knights. As 9:45 left to go, and the bucket of the first contest is hit for Sarah Majornova, and 2-0 is our score. And we're going to get scoreboard malfunctions once again as the shot clock did not start here on the inbound from St. Francis. And so we'll get an inbound now right in front of the scores table. They're going to set the clock at 9:32. And so we will rock it with them when we are set and ready to roll. Check it. They're going to knock it to 9:36 here on the live scoreboard. So hopefully the scoreboard issues are figured out here, as it's going to be St. Francis with possession, as Emily Parrott will have it on that far side. Gets it up top now here to Chloe McKnight with it at the top of the key here for the Cougars. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. She'll hand off to Parrott. Looking to drive down low, trying to split the double team. Had it poked away. It's loose on the deck, and the Knights are going to come away with it as they get it up ahead here to Collier. They skip it up top. Now here in the hands of Majornosa. She'll drive with it on that far side and trap it off here to the leading scorer. And Ella Collier back to Majornosa. She hits the triple. Check it, the 2-ball there for Marian. And 4-0 is our score. And so Parrott will have it now at the top of the key here for the Cougars with 8:38 left to go. She'll hand off now here to Chloe McKnight on this near side. She'll drive down low off glass, draws the foul, and she will head to the charity stripe to shoot a pair here for the Cougars. And so Chloe McKnight going to head to the free throw line as that foul is called on at number 25. And Ali Bossy, that's her first, as McKnight hits them both there for the Cougars. And now a 2-point lead here for Marian. Looking to get it down low. Gizzy got a piece of it, but Collier able to come away with it. She'll drive, kick out, jumper on the way from McNally is up and no good there. Gizzy comes down with the board here for the Cougars. She'll skip to Mantilla. Up top, McKnight, left open, triple, got it. Chloe McKnight hits the three ball to put the Cougars ahead by one, all 5 points for the junior here to begin this one. Shova will have it at the top of the key. Skips there, far side, now to Collier. She'll get a screen. Looking down low, off the give and go from McNally. It's tied up, jump ball called. Possession arrow favors the Cougars. And so we'll get an inbound here from St. Francis, as I did not start the clock. My apologies. Little multitasking duties here in front of me. So I will match that up here at 7:40 left to go here in quarter number one. Parrots over far side now to McKnight. Up top here to Gizzy, back to McKnight. The triple on the way, no good there. And the board is going to come down here to Gerard. She'll move it up ahead now here for the Knights. Skips it up top here to Maidrosa. Jumper on the way, it is no good there. Mantilla comes down with the board for the Cougars. Now it's Parrott with it here on this near side. Looking to drive down low. Try to get it back off to Mantilla. She's able to maintain it. Oh, look for the skip here on this near side as Gizzy was set to cut. Miscommunication between the two. Out of bounds possession will go back now to Marian. Majorshova. Get it on that far side now to McNally. She'll have it at the top of the key. Brings it here near side to Majorshova. Bossy up top. They skip out to Collier. Looking to drive on Gizzy down low. Collier skips back cross court. Majorshova with it. Three ball attempt on the way. Got it. Majorshova gives the Knights a 2-point lead. All 7 points by her as Emily Parrott draws the contact there for the Cougars. Trying a little jump stop there and put it up. And the Marian defender from behind her, that was Bosie. And Emily Parrott is down on the deck here for the Cougars as it is a 2-point lead for Marian. Emily Parrott is bleeding out of her head very, very badly. And so we will take a short break here and come back. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Emily Parrott able to make her way on her feet on her own power here, so she is going to head to the locker room here for the Cougars. As we are going to get free throws here for the Cougars. And not 100% sure who they're going to send to the free throw line. Let's check it. They're going to send Taylor Fordyce to the free throw line as she will check in here for Emily Parrott. So Taylor Fordyce, Emily Parrott's running mate at Carroll High School, will now head to the free throw line. The freshman, she shoots 86% from the free throw line here on the season. Misses the first there. Comes into this one averaging 10 points per game here on the year. An outstanding sixth man off the bench here for the Cougars thus far. She does hit there on the second free throw. So it's a 1 point lead here for Marian as they will have possession as Majorshova, the leading scorer. Nice bounce pass and the cut down low. The bucket is good there for Kennedy Gerard. And so to be Fordyce. Now to bring it ahead here for the Cougars. She'll get a screen from Madden. Kick it here near side now to Gizzy. Up top. Now here to McKnight. McKnight will look off on that far side now to Mansella. Back to Gizzy here on this near side. They'll throw it over top. Madden, nice fake pump there. Couldn't get it to go there. The board comes down here now to the Marian Knights. Number 2, Tamia Perryman. The redshirt junior is in the contest now here for the Knights. Collier with it at the free throw line. Skips here near side to Majorshova. Looking to go baseline here. She's cut off by Fordyce. We'll get it out now to McNally. Up top. Gerard looking to drive down low. And Mansella poked it away. Fordyce skips far side. McKnight, triple. No good there. Board comes down now to Gerard. And it will be the Knights to bring it up ahead. Majorshova going to set traffic here for Marian. Gets a screen. Skips it far side now to Collier. Collier with a screen here. Looking for the slip down low. They'll kick out far side. Majorshova, the triple on the way. It is no good there. And Madden comes down with the board here for the Cougars. Fordyce will bring it ahead now on that far side here for St. Francis. 4:38 left to go here in our first quarter of action as it is a 3-point lead here for Marian. As this ball is knocked out of bounds with 4:28 left to go. And we're going to get an official's timeout on the floor. So 4:28 remains. It's a 3-point lead for Marian. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center, 4:28 left to go here in quarter number 1. It is a 3-point lead for Marian over St. Francis. This is game number 1 here of our doubleheader here on this Saturday from the Hutzel Athletic Center. And so we'll get And inbound here for the Cougars just right in front of us as head coach for Marian and Steve Brooks in his third season with the Knights, giving some last-minute instructions before they break the huddle. He did lead this Marian Knights squad to a 15-3 year last year, where they did make the 2022 NAIA quarterfinals. They ended up losing to the number one team in Central Methodist, 52-48. And we're going to get a foul called on that far side. It'll be on number 2. And to my Perryman, that is her first, team's third of the quarter. And so it'll be an inbound coming here from McKnight and the Cougars on that far side. As they get it in here to Fordyce. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. She gets a screen there. It's tripped up on her feet, but McKnight able to come away with it. Gizzy now with 10 on the shot clock. Spins, kicks out far side. Mansella off to Gizzy. 3 seconds now left. Look down low to Madden. Got to get a shot up. She does before the buzzer and hits it. Allie Madden with the bucket there for the Cougars. And it is now a 1-point game. Madden's first points of the night. Collier, nice give off down low. The bucket is good there from Abby McNally. And so back out to a 3-point lead here for the Knights as 3:30 left to go here in quarter number 1. Fordyce with it at the top of the key. Gets it off to McKnight here on this near side over the top to Madden. Double team brought on her. Oh, she tried to find the cutting. Fordyce just threw it behind her, and it is turned over. To Mia Perryman. Off to Collier. Now on this near side is Majorshova. With it here now for the Knights. 3-point lead here for them. As a far side jumper on the way. It is no good there from Collier. And the board comes down now to McKnight. She'll move it up ahead. With it at the top of the key. Looking to drive. Far side now here into the hands of Gizzy. Gizzy step backs. Kicks here near side to Mansella. Mansella looking to work. Up top now here to McKnight. 3-ball on the way. She got it. Chloe McKnight with the 3-ball there for the Cougars. And she now has 8 points here on the night for St. Francis. 2 triples for the junior. Perryman, the jumper at the free throw line. No good there. We got a foul called on the floor down low. Battle for the board. It will be called on number 15 in Julia Mansella. That is her first, team's first of the quarter. And so we'll get an inbound coming here from the Knights with 20 seconds left on the shot clock and 2:25 remaining here in quarter number 1. Collier looking for the step back. Drops it off now here to Gerard. She'll put up a shot. Couldn't get it to go. Fordyce comes away with the board. She'll move it on that far side here for St. Francis. Fordyce gets a screen from Madden. Works it here on this near side to Gizzy. Now off to Mansella as Roshova lost her footing there. Mansella had a good look. Instead, they get it out to McKnight, who launches the 3. Couldn't get it to go there. And Majorshova comes away with it here now for the Knights. Drops it down low to McNally. McNally goes up and gets the bucket. And so they'll hand off now here to Fordyce with 1:40 remaining here in quarter number 1. It's a 2-point lead here for the Knights. Fordyce will have it here at the top of the key for St. Francis. She'll drive down low, draws the contact, and she will head to the free throw line to shoot a pair here for the Cougars. A foul is called on Perryman. That is her second, team second of the quarter, and we will get a timeout called by St. Francis, so we will take one with them. You're watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center, 1:27 left to go in quarter number one. It'll be Taylor Fordyce who will head back to the free throw line here for St. Francis. Fordyce made 1 of 2 on her first trip at the charity stripe, so she'll have a shot at 2 more here with 1:27 remaining. Fordyce, first free throw, rattles in and out. Second one for Fordyce is up and good there. So now 2 for 4 from the charity stripe here. And 1:25 remains. It's a 1-point lead here for the Knights. Droshova will have it here at the top of the key for Marian, the number 6th ranked team in NAIA basketball. So we'll see if the Cougars can keep hanging along here with them tonight as they are trying to pull the upset here as Fordyce will have it here. Now at the top of the key off the missed shot there from the Knights. Fordyce spins, tried to kick it up top there. Collier got a piece of it and got a second chance on it, and it was taken away by Droshova. Off to Collier. She goes up and draws the contact, and so it will be the reigning NAIA National Player of the Year, to number 13, Ella Collier, the senior, comes into this one averaging 97% from the charity stripe. That has got to be a national player high as she hits there on the first free throw. Collier is the senior out of Daneville, Indiana, Daneville High School, as she hits there on the second as well, and so extends the Knights lead back out to 3. Fordyce will bring it across the half-court line as there's a 20-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gizzy looking to drive down low. Off to Mantala. Skips it here near side. Reagan Pate now into the contest here for the Cougars. The senior, a tremendous three-point shooter as well. They'll hand off to Fordyce with 5 seconds left on the clock. Fordyce kicks up top. Mantala, 3-ball to beat the buzzer. Got it! Julia Mantala gets her first points of the night as she hits the 3-ball there for St. Francis and ties it up at 15 here. Head coach Jeremy Henning telling his squad, let's get a stop here as 5 seconds remains. But look down low, we got a foul called with 4.7 seconds left to go. And it will be on Taylor Fordyce. That will be her first, team's third foul of the quarter. And they're going to call it on the floor, so to be an inbound coming here from Marian as Droshova will inbound under the basket here for the Knights. Droshova couldn't get it in, and we've got a 5-second call, and so it'll be an inbound here for the Cougars, playing tremendous defensively. And so they're going to get it in here quickly to Fordyce, who brings it across the half-court line. 2 seconds at the buzzer. Oh, couldn't get it to go there. And that is the end of our first quarter. We are locked in a good one, 15-all. Here at the end of one, you are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live on the Saint Francis Cougars Network. We're knotted up at 15. It'll be an inbound here from Marian to begin our second quarter of action. So my George Shova will inbound here for the Knights as we are underway here in quarter number 2. Collier with it here on this near side, picked up by Gizzy. Their far side, and it'll be up top. Shova, they'll look down low. She'll get it back now on that far side of wing. They kick it here on this near side. Back up top to my George Shova. The triple on the way. She hits it. Sarah Shova having herself a night here for Marian as she now has 7 points here on the evening. Gizzy up top now here to McKnight. Far side now into the hands of Reagan Pates. Mantilla with it over top. Madden nicely done there off glass. She gets the finish. Allie Madden with the bucket there for the Cougars. Now has 4 here on the night. Looking to drive. Collier. Mantilla tried to get a charge there. Couldn't get it. And Gizzy comes away with possession, and a foul is going to be called. It'll be on Sarah Shova. That'll be her first, and the team's first of the quarter. And so she'll check out of the contest, and for her will be number 30, and Aaliyah Evans. As Gizzy will have it now here for St. Francis, with it at the top of the key, down 1. On this near side, Gizzy looks to drive down low. Stops, kicks out far side now to McKnight. With it, tried to bounce pass inside there to Madden, and they're going to call that last touched by Marian. And so it'll be another inbound coming here for St. Francis. 9 seconds left here on the shot clock. Gizzy will inbound here for the Cougars. She'll look to get it in here down low, and she'll throw it completely over top now here to McKnight. With 5 seconds left on the shot clock. McKnight, the long triple off glass. She hits it. Chloe McKnight draining from deep, her third triple on the contest. And Chloe McKnight now with 11 points here for St. Francis. Collier now with it here for the Knights. Spins, tried to get it off glass there, couldn't get it. And Pate comes down with it here for the Cougars as they are ahead by 2. Under 8 minutes left to go here in quarter number 2. Gizzy will have it now here for St. Francis. With it at the top of the key. As it will be McKnight. As I was getting some word that Emily Parrott is back on the bench here for the Cougars, as she is wearing the number 4 now here for St. Francis. Taylor Fordyce checks back on here for the Cougars as she replaces Isabella Gizzy. And so she'll inbound all the way over top here to Chloe McKnight. With it at the top of the key. Hands off, back to far side there to McKnight. Another triple, no good there. Collier comes down with it as it misses everything. 7:20 left to go. Evans, they skip it far side. Back here on this near side to Collier. Down low to McNally. McNally going to post up Mansella. She'll put up a hand, and a foul is going to be called down low. It'll be on Julia Mansella. That'll be her second. And the team's first. So Emily Parrott will check back on here for the Cougars. As I mentioned, she'll be wearing number 4 for the remainder of this contest as she replaces Chloe McKnight. First free throw from McNally is no good. The sophomore, she was a All-Crossroads League second team in the last season. Comes into this one, 13 points per game, 62% from the line. And she does hit there on the second. And so Emily Parrott back on for the Cougars, and she'll bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. With it on that far side, She'll move it to the top of the key. Our side now to Fordyce. Up top, Marian back to Fordyce with it there on that far side wing. Look down low here to Madden. Madden looking to work on McNally. She goes up. It's blocked there by her. And possession will now come up ahead here for Marian. Evans, hand off to Collier. Far side, 3-ball on the way. It is no good there from number 23. And Taylor Double, the freshman that checked on a little bit ago here for the Knights. Evans with it, the look down low, going up strong, couldn't finish there. Nice hands up defense played by Mantilla. And a leak ahead as Parrott threw it over the top there, looking for Fordyce. And out of bounds. Substitutions into the contest as Isabella Gizzi and Chloe McKnight will come on. They'll replace Reagan Pate and Julia Mantilla. As six minutes now remains here in quarter number 2. Kick here near side, triple. It is good there from Collier. And the look down low there for Madden. It is turned over here once again. Far side. Left open is Double. Throws it over top. The look down low. Trying to post up there is Gerard. Kicks it out. The baby jumper is good there for McNally. And so a 4-point lead now here for Marian with 5:15 left to go here in quarter number 2. Parrott will hand off now here to Fordyce. Looking to drive on that far side there on Double. She goes off glass and gets the bucket. And so Taylor Fordyce will head to the line for an and-one opportunity. Foul is going to be called on Taylor Double. And that'll be her first, team's second of the quarter, as Fordyce and Taylor Double know each other very, very well, competed against one another in the high school level, as Taylor Double from Huntington North High School, and then Taylor Fordyce, as I mentioned, from Carroll High School, both of those located on the outskirts of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And a bucket there off glass is hit, and that's good by Evans. And so Parrott will have it now here for St. Francis. Up top, here to Fordyce, far side. Now looking to drive. Parrott kicks out. They skip it here near side. Gizzi spins into the double team. Is knocked down on the floor. And they're going to call that out of bounds. Last touched by Marian. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. It'll be an official's timeout. 4:30 remains here in quarter number 2. A 3-point lead for the Knights. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletics Center, the Cougars down 3. It'll be an inbound for them under the basket here with 4:30 remaining in quarter number 2. Chloe McKnight leads the way so far for St. Francis, 11 points on the night. Meanwhile, Abby McNally with 7 points for Marian. And on the bench currently, Sarah Major-Soba It's had an outstanding performance here so far for Marian as well. As they get the inbound over the top here to Madden, looking to post up with it. Goes up, draws the contact, check it. They're going to call a travel, and possession will go back to the Knights here with 4:26 left. And so it'll be Evans to bring it up ahead here for Marian. With it at the top of the key, gets a screen. Works it in the corner. Now here to Collier. Back to Evans with it here in the corner on the give and go. Evans picked up by McKnight. They'll look far side now to Collier. She gets a screen. Works around it. Drops it down low. Gerard looking to go up with it. She does strongly and gets the bucket. And so Parrott will now bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. Hands off now to Fordyce with it at the top of the key. Looking to drive down low on double. Goes up. Couldn't get that one to go. And possession comes down here now to Evans and the Knights. Pushes it up ahead. Isn't picked up. They skip it in the corner. Double. Back to Evans with it at the top of the key. She'll spin. Drives down low. Couldn't get the finish. McKnight comes down with the board here for St. Francis. As Parrott will have it now at the top of the key here for the Cougs. That one's poked out of bounds, and it's going to be the last touch there by Gerard. And so we'll get an inbound coming here for St. Francis with 3:16 left to go. And quarter number 2, 5-point lead here for the Knights. As Parrott will have it at the top of the key with 15 seconds left. Works it here on this near side. Off to Fordyce. Now 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Fordyce looking to get it down low to Madden. Instead going to drive. It's poked away there by Taylor. Double. And a foul is going to be called. It'll be on Emily Parrott. That is her first team's foul, number 2 of the quarter. And so an inbound here as Evans will bring it up ahead here for Marian. With it at the top of the key. Looks to drive down low. On the double team, skips here near side, double the triple on the way. It is no good there. And a nice box out there by Taylor. Fordyce drawing the contact down low. As it'll be on McNally. That's her first, team's third of the quarter. And so Parrott will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis. As yet to score here on the afternoon as she went out early in that contest, but was able to make her way back on. It's a McKnight with it driving down low on Collier. Tries to go off glass there. Couldn't get the finish. And double comes down with the board here for Marian. Collier, the skip down low. Couldn't get that one to spin home there. Couldn't McNally. And possession quickly up ahead here for the Cougars. Off to Parrott with it here now on this near side for St. Francis. 2:05 remains here in quarter number 2. Far side, triple. It is good there by Chloe McKnight. And that is triple number 4 here on the contest for the junior. As it'll be up top. The step back. We got a foul called down low offensively on Marian. It'll be on McNally. That'll be her second foul. Team's number 4 of the quarter. And so 1:44 left to go here in quarter number 2. As Parrott will have it here on this near side for St. Francis. Ooh, gets a screen and found a lane wide open. Puts up a shot, and it is called out of bounds. And my apologies there. As possession will go back to Marian. McNally will come off here for the Knights. And in for her will be number 23. Check it, 33. And Josie Trayball, the freshman out of East Central High School, located in St. Leon, Indiana. Double with it at the free throw line. Far side. And we've got a foul called down low. It'll be on Ali Madden. That'll be Madden's first. And that'll be the team's third of the quarter. And so 1:13 left. We'll get an inbound here from Marian. As they get it in up top to Gerard. On this near side, it's in the hands of Evans. They'll look down low to Gerard. She gets around traffic, goes up, and gets the bucket. It's a 4-point lead, 1 minute left to go here in quarter number 2. It'll be Parrott now with it here for the Cougs at the top of the key. Parrott hands off on this near side now to Chloe McKnight. With it, far side now to Gizzy. Back to McKnight. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. McKnight will look down low to Madden. Madden double team brought on her, and we've got a travel called there on Chloe McKnight, and possession will go back to the Knights with 33 seconds left to go here in quarter number 2. So a 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. It'll be Evans to bring it up ahead here for Marian. Gets a screen there from Gerard. Off to Double on that far side. Double still with it. Hands off now here to Collier. Collier, the screen. And we're going to get a foul called on Isabella Gizzy. Tried to draw a little contact there on the screen. And so that'll be the second foul called on Gizzy. Team foul number 4. And so we'll get an inbound coming here from Evans and the Knights. As we'll get a substitution here for the Cougars, as Reagan Pate will come on here for St. Francis as she replaces number 3 and Isabella Gizzy. And so the inbound will come here from Evans. Trying to direct traffic there, and she'll get it back now here off the inbound. Has 11 seconds left, shot clock is off. Evans looking to drive down low on Pate. Gets it off now to Collier. Collier goes up, and we're going to get a travel called on Collier with 2.7 left to go. And it will be an inbound here from St. Francis, as they'll have to get it in here quickly. And they get it in here to McKnight. She'll launch it from beyond half court. Oh my goodness, Chloe McKnight hits the triple from the volleyball line. Are you serious? Oh my goodness, Chloe McKnight ends the first half with a 3-ball there. It makes it a 1-point game at half. I tell you what, Chloe McKnight is having herself a game, and she did exactly what she needed to there with the triple from beyond the other volleyball line. Are you serious? What a way to end the first half there. The Cougars within 1. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center, an outstanding end to the first half there. Chloe McKnight draining the triple from a 3-4 court, and she makes this a 1-point contest as we still have a few moments left here in our break. So we are going to go ahead and run down the halftime stats here for you. Obviously, the score you see there on your screen, Marian ahead by 30-29 over the Cougars. The Knights shot 12 of 26 there from the field, 46.2%, and 3 of 8 from beyond the arc. Leading the way in scoring for Marian was number 22, and Sarah Majorshova. She led the way with 10 points. Abby McNally with 7. Kennedy Gerard with 6. Ella Collier with 5. Aaliyah Evans with 2. Meanwhile, for the Saint Francis Cougars, they shot 9 of 20 from the field, 6 of 11 from beyond the arc. Leading the way for them was guess who else but Chloe McKnight. 5 triples in the first half there for St. Francis. 17 points. Taylor Fordyce with 5. Allie Madden with 4. Julia Mansella with 3. And that is how we round out our first half of action. 4 turnovers for Marian and 9 of them for St. Francis. 13 total rebounds for St. Francis and 10 of those for Marian. So St. Francis doing an outstanding job on the rebounding side of things as we are getting closer to our second half of action. We'll have the boys contest is set to follow after this one, but a 1-point lead here for Marian, and the St. Francis Cougars are holding the number 6 team in NAIA very, very closely. So we'll see how the remaining of this second half plays out as we are going to get set for it. So we'll step away and come back here with it. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live from the Hutzel Athletic Center as we are getting set here for the second half of action. It is a 1-point lead for Marian, but the Cougars are reigning from beyond the arc here tonight. 5 3-pointers hit by Chloe McKnight, 1 hit by Julia Mansella, and Chloe McKnight is having herself a contest. If you didn't get to it, we had a 3-4 court buzzer beater there at the end of the first half from Chloe McKnight. She leads the way with 17 points for St. Francis. So we are getting set and ready to roll here for our third quarter of action as It will be an inbound on the far side here from McKnight as the Cougars will begin the second half with possession. It'll be McKnight's, Parrott, Gizzy, Mansella, and Ali Madden on the floor here for St. Francis. Meanwhile, for the Marian Knights, it'll be McNally, Collier, Marjarasova, Bossy, and Gerard on the floor here for Marian, as it'll be Parrott with it here on this near side for St. Francis. She'll hand off up top now here to McKnight. As they're going to look to guard Chloe McKnight very, very closely as Ali Bossy is on her. The look down low, aim the finish there for the Cougs. 1 point lead. Emily Parrott gets the bucket for St. Francis to begin our second half of action. It'll be far side now with Collier. She'll get it up top here to Bossy with it at the top of the key. Skips far side. Now that is Marjarasova with it. And off to Collier here near side. She'll work down. Gizzy couldn't get the lay-in to go though, and Madden comes down with the board. She'll hand off now here to Emily Parrott with it here on this near side, a wing for St. Francis. Up top, now here to Madden. And a drive from Parrott down low, far side. Mansella, 3-ball, no good there. And the board comes down to Marjarasova. She'll move it on up the floor to Collier with it there on that far side wing. Look down low as Gerard goes up strong, couldn't get the finish. Marjarasova came on the back end to grab the board, and a foul is going to be called. It'll be on Ali Madden, as that'll be her second foul, the team's first of the quarter. And so we'll get an inbound here from Marjarasova and the Knights with 8:32 left to go. As Madden got a piece of it, and it fell off the hand of her, out of bounds here on this near side to the Marian bench. And so we'll get another inbound coming here from Marjarasova and the Marian Knights. As they get it in to Bossy. Collier now with it at the top of the key. Up top, they skip it here near side. Back up top to Collier. Far side. That one's to the hands there of Bossy. Here near side, Collier, the triple there, no good. And Parrott comes down with the board, and she is picked up quickly. St. Francis fans wanting a foul called, but didn't get it. And so, up top, Madden skips here near side, now to Parrott. With it here for St. Francis. Parrott tried to bounce pass down low to Madden, threw it right off the foot of her, and possession will go back now here to the Knights. Marjarasova with it on that far side. Skips it up top to Gerard. Gerard looking to drive down low. Off to Collier with it at the top of the key. Free throw line jumper. It is up and good. And we've got a 30-second timeout called by Marian. They will have 3 remaining. We will step away. They'll make it an officials timeout. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live out at the Hutzel Athletic Center as 7:34 remains here in quarter number 3. It is going to be a 1-point lead for Marian out of the timeout called by head coach and Steve Brooks. And it will be an inbound coming here from St. Francis as Mansella will inbound here, and Emily Parrott will bring it on up ahead here for the Cougs. Parrott went out with the injury, missed a majority of the first half of action. Good to see her back on the floor now as she has it here for St. Francis. Goes up off the glass there, couldn't get it to go. And the board comes down to McNally, and she'll hand off to Shoba, who will have it at the top of the key. Looking to drive down low on Parrots. She'll pick up her dribble, gets it off here near side to Collier, and we've got a foul called down low. It'll be on Allie Madden, and that'll be her third foul, the team's second of the quarter. And so it'll be an inbound coming here from Shoba, and the Knights underneath. Substitution as Taylor Fordyce will check on for Madden with those 3 fouls. And so a little bit of a smaller lineup on the floor here for the Cougars as Mantilla will now move on to guard Gerard here and the Knights. Far side, the drive down low. They'll kick it out, and Mantilla, check it. She did not knock it away. It looked like it came off of her last. Instead, they're going to call it off of Gerard, and so possession will go back to the Cougars as Fordyce will bring this one up ahead here for St. Francis. On this near side, it's McKnight. Up top to Gizzy. Back to Mantilla with it here on this near side. Gizzy, far side now to Fordyce. Fordyce, the drive off glass. Nice finish. Taylor Fordyce gets the bucket. The freshman with 7 points now on the night here for the Cougars. And they are now ahead by 1. Back and forth we go here on the lead changes. The triple on this near side is no good. We got a foul called underneath as it was a battle for the rebound. And Julia Mantilla will get called for the foul as that'll be her second, the team's third of the quarter. And so we'll get an inbound or check it. That foul was called on Mantilla. They put it on the board as Fordyce. Either way, it'll be an inbound coming here for Marian. As it's Collier looking to drive down low. Nice finish there. Collier gets the bucket. And so now Marian out to a 1-point lead. As both these squads matching each other's buckets to make it a 1-point lead here back and forth. McKnight with it at the top of the key. She'll drive, has it knocked away. And that was a nice swipe there underneath by Shoba as that one goes out of bounds. And it'll be an inbound coming here from the Cougars. As Parrott set to inbound here for St. Francis. We'll get it in all the way up top to Fordyce, who has it at the top of the key. She'll move it here on this near side and heads back to the top. She'll get a screen from Mantilla. Fordyce looking to drive, loses her footing down low. Off to Gizzy, turnaround jump shot there to try to beat the shot clock. And it is no good. And so it'll be an inbound coming here from the Knights as they are ahead by 1. Shoba will get it off our side, and Bossy will bring it up ahead here for the Knights. With it at the top of the key. McKnight will pick her up. Up top, Collier now off the hands to Shoba. The jumper on the way, it is no good there. Mantilla comes down with the board for the Cougars. Fordyce on this near side. We'll move it to the top of the key here for St. Francis. Off to Gizzy with it on that far side wing. Gizzy looking to drive here for the Cougars. As it'll be Bossy. She'll be face guarding Chloe McKnight on that far side as McKnight tried to cut underneath. She's able to finally get possession of it here on this near side for the Cougars with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Extra pass, Fordyce, triple, got it. Taylor Fordyce hits the 3 ball to beat the buzzer there for St. Francis. And we got over the line as the shot clock buzzer went off. And she stepped over the line on that far side. There did Shoba. Shoba stepped over the line as she heard the buzzer. As Fordyce did beat the buzzer there on that one. And so we'll see what exactly the call is going to be. But 4:23 left to go here in our third quarter of action. As from my vantage point up here, it sounded like the buzzer went off. Taylor Fordyce did hit the shot before the shot clock buzzer, though. And it still went off. And then the inbound came from Majorshova. And so the officials having a discussion here at the scores table to see exactly what the call is going to be. But from my end of things, I think it should be over the line there from Marian, as they were waiting for the buzzer to reset. And so we'll see what the official word is here, as the officials having a discussion at the scores table still here with 4:23 left to go. And so it'll be Saint Francis basketball. And so the Cougars are going to inbound here, as Majorshova brought it over the line. And it's a correct call there by the officials, as you just got to stay behind the line if you're Majorshova. So there will be an inbound coming here from Saint Francis as they get it in quickly. Mantala goes up strong and gets the finish. And so that bucket helps out the Cougars a lot in that call, as it now puts them ahead by 4, and we aren't matching buckets here anymore, as the Cougars now with a 2-possession lead on this near side. Up top, they'll look down low. Gerard goes up, and a travel is called on her, and possession will go back to Saint Francis. Here with 4:10 left to go, the Cougars are rolling defensively and offensively here tonight, as it'll be Parrott to bring this one up ahead for Saint Francis. With it here on this near side, hands off up top. Fordyce looking to work down low. Off to McKnight with it. Nice move there on the Euro step. Couldn't get it to go. Parrott pokes it away. Out of bounds. Last touch by Saint Francis. And so an inbound coming here from Marian with 3:50 left to go. The number 6 team in NAIA, the Marian Knights, only one loss on the season. They are perfect in conference play. And so the Cougars looking for an upset here this Saturday afternoon. We'll see if they can pull it off, as Collier will have it on that far side. Spins, hangs. Foul is going to be called with 3:40 left to go. It'll be called on Isabella Gizzi. That'll be her third, team's fourth of the quarter. And so it will be the reigning NAIA National Player of the Year, Ella Collier, at the line to shoot a pair here for the Knights. 97% from the free throw line here on the season, as she hits the first. Perfect here tonight as well, 3 for 3, and makes it 4 for 4 there. And she now has 11 points here on the evening, as Isabella Gizzi will check off for St. Francis. And in for her, will be Reagan Pates. Parrott will bring it up ahead now here for St. Francis. Still ahead by 2. And we've got a foul called on Julia Mantala down low. And so that will be Mantala's third. And that's team foul number 5 of the quarter. The drive, the finish down low. Nicely done there. McNally gets the bucket for Marian. Check it, that's Evans with the score there for the Knights. Parrott with it here. Had an open lane, and it's blocked as she was guarded fiercely there by number 13, and check it, that's number 11, and Abby McNally. Evans, far side Collier. Back to Evans there on that far side corner. Evans underneath the basket. Nice find there. Couldn't get the finish though. There could Bossy, and the board comes down. Now here for St. Francis. Fordyce with it at the top of the key. Knotted up here at 38. Fordyce off to Mantala with it on that far side. Mantala looking to work there on Gerard. They get it off now here to McKnight. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. She'll spin. It's loose on the deck. And the ball's going to come out here to St. Francis as Fordyce with it. 5 seconds left. Fordyce spins, hangs, got it. Nicely done there. Taylor Fordyce hits the bucket. And head coach and Steve Brooks is not too pleased by the officiating here tonight, as the Cougs ahead by 2 with 1:55 left. And we're going to get a foul call down low, and that is going to be on Julia Mantilla, and that is her 4th and the team's 6th of the quarter. And so Julia Mantilla will come off, as it's going to be 2 free throws at the line, as Allie Madden set to replace her. And so she'll come on, and then Allie Madden will come on for her, and it will be number 42 in Kennedy Gerard, the 5'11 graduate out of Indianapolis, Indiana Pike High School, as her first free throw is off the back end of the iron. 14 points per game, 60% free throw shooter. She was the Crossroads League Defensive Player of the Year in 2021. As she hits the second one, and it is now a 1-possession game. Check it, 1-point game. As Parrott will bring it up ahead here for St. Francis to McKnight. Looking to go over the top there to Madden. It's thrown away. Evans comes away with it here for Marian. Going to push up ahead, guarded by Pates. Evans now going to back it out at the top of the key. 1:30 left. Evans with it here. Skips far side now to Collier. The free throw line, Gerard looking down low. It's poked away, but Evans able to maintain possession here for Marian. Gerard looking to drive on Madden. She'll go up, couldn't get it to go. And the board comes down here to Fordyce, who moves it up ahead here for St. Francis. To Parrott with it here on this near side. 1 minute left to go. Far side now to Fordyce. Fordyce off to McKnight with it here on this near side. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. McKnight looking to drive down low. Trying to find somebody to go to. Gets it off to Parrott. 5 seconds left. Parrott the triple from deep. It is no good there. And the board comes down to Gerard. She'll hand off now here to Evans with it on that far side. McNeely drops it off. Now here to Bossy. Step back jumper there, no good. Nice box out by Allie Madden. And the Cougars will have a shot here to hold for the final shot of the quarter with 20 seconds left. Fordyce will hold it at the top of the key here for St. Francis. Fordyce with 8 seconds. Has it at the top of the key. She'll drive down low. Goes up. She is blocked there. And that one's going to be knocked out of bounds. And it will be an inbound coming here for the Cougars with 2.2 left. As Abby McNally with the swat there. And so Perryman will come back on here for Marian. As Parrott will inbound, gets it into Madden. Oh, couldn't finish. Too strong off glass there. And that shot is going to be no good. And that is going to be the end of our third quarter. St. Francis with the 1-point lead over Marian, 40-39. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live as we get set to begin quarter number 4 of action. It'll be an inbound coming here from the Knights to begin our fourth quarter. And so it will be Evans. Gets it off our side. Collier now up top here to Bossy. With it here for Marian. Evans. Far side now into the hands there of Perryman. Collier looking for the back cut down low from Bossy. Couldn't get it to go. Board comes down. McCauley gets the finish. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining as Fordyce will bring this one up ahead here for St. Francis. 40-41 is our score. Reagan Pate with it on that far side here for the Cougs. Now off, Fordyce looking down low there for Madden. Swatted out of bounds. Inbound will come here from St. Francis. As McKnight will inbound here for the Cougars. McKnight gets it in down low to Madden. With it, goes up, finish. Nicely done there. Allie Madden gets the bucket. And Madden now with 6 points on the night here for the Cougars. And a 1-point lead for St. Francis. Collier with it on that far side. Drives around the screen. Goes up strong. Couldn't finish there. Madden comes down with the board. Fordyce quickly ahead. Has Pate all the way across court instead. Gizzy takes it. Goes up and one. Opportunity for Isabella Gizzy. And she will head to the line to shoot one. Count the basket. Foul will be called on Abby McNally. That'll be foul number 3 on her, the team's first of the quarter. And Isabella Gizzy at the line to shoot one. An 80% free throw shooter. You know that one's going home. 4-point lead for the Cougs. Evans will have it now here for Marian. With it here on this near side. Up top now here to Perryman. The drive. Swings it there far side. Perryman back with it there. Guarded by Fordyce. Skips it all the way across court here to Collier. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Collier with it. Turns, hangs. No good there. Nice box out down low by Reagan Pate. And it will be St. Francis now with the basketball as they'll inbound and bring this one up ahead. Tremendous box out down low there by Reagan Pate. And so Fordyce will have it now here for the Cougars. So have it back in. We're going to get an offensive foul called down low on St. Francis. As Chloe McKnight picks up the foul, that'll be her first, team's first of the quarter. And so Evans will hand off to Collier. We'll skip it now here on this near side. Perryman with it at the top of the key. Looking to go far side. They get it off to Evans. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 3-ball. Got it. Huge 3-ball there from Aaliyah Evans. 7 points now on the night here for the senior. And Fordyce will bring this one up ahead here for St. Francis. McKnight, 3-ball here near side. And she draws the contact. And so Chloe McKnight will now head to the free throw line to shoot 3 as Bossy picks up the foul. That'll be her third, team foul number 2 of the quarter. And so Chloe McKnight hit a half-court buzzer beater, actually from beyond half court there at the end of our first half of action. And so Chloe McKnight will now shoot 3 at the line as Emily Parrott will come on for Reagan Pate. And so Chloe McKnight already with 17 points on the night. Hits the back end of the iron there on the first. The junior, a 35% free three-point shooter coming into this one. She is a 78% free throw shooter coming into this one as well. Already has 5 triples And she misses there on the second, so only can hit one. And so it will now be a 2-point game with 7 minutes left to go here in our fourth. Perryman, the drive off glass, couldn't get the finish. Nice board down low. McNally no good. Got her second chance opportunity and couldn't get that one to go there. But a foul is going to be called. Emily Parrott will pick up the foul. That'll be her second, team second of the quarter. And so Abby McNally, the sophomore, at the line to shoot a pair, hits there on the first. All Crossroads League second team as a freshman. 62% free throw shooter coming into this one. She does hit there on the second. And so Parrott will bring it up ahead as we are knotted at 46. Hand off now to Gizzy. Looking to drive down low on Collier. Gizzy with it, and we're going to get a foul called off the ball, and it will be on Marian. As check it, they're going to call the foul on Ella Collier. That'll be her first and the team's third of the quarter. And so it'll be an inbound coming here from Parrott and the Cougars with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. As they get it in, here to Gizzy, 6:40 left on the game clock. Far side now to Fordyce with it here for St. Francis. Fordyce nicely done there, gets around the defender and goes up, gets the bucket. Tell you what, Taylor Fordyce, just a freshman, 12 points on the night here for her, and she is just tremendous at making space and finding a lane to go up strong. And we are going to get a timeout called by Marian, and so we will step away with 6:12 remaining. Knotted up at 48. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live at the Hutzel Athletic Center out of that timeout used by Marian that will have 2 more remaining. Meanwhile, St. Francis with 3. 6:15 left to go here in quarter number 4. It'll be the Cougars with the basketball as Parrott will bring this one up ahead here for St. Francis. Gizzy now with it here for the Cougars. Looking to create some space. She'll take it on that far side. Look down low here for Madden. Trying to find Parrott underneath. It was tipped by Perryman, but Parrott able to get it back off to Madden. She gets the bucket. Allie Madden with the bucket down low there for the Cougars. And a 2-point lead here for them. Evans skips it on up top. Collier now with it. Far side back to Evans. Look down low here to Perryman. Out to Evans. 3 ball on the way. Got it. Aaliyah Evans now with 10 points on the night. She hits the triple. And Parrott now with it here for St. Francis. 5:20 left to go here in quarter number 4. As Parrott have it at the top of the key. Gets a screen from Fordyce. Looking to work it down low to Madden. Madden able to maintain it. Back to Parrott. She'll drive down low. Tries to draw the contact. Couldn't get it. And so only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. McKnight, the triple, no good there. And the board comes down here to Perryman and the Knights. The drive, and an offensive foul is called there on Collier. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Cougars. As check it, that foul is called on Ali Bossi. And so 4:49 remains. Timeout. St. Francis 1 point lead for Marian. 4:51 left to go. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Back here live out at the University of St. Francis. 4:51 left to go here in quarter number 4. Out of the timeout called by head coach Jeremy Henney. Each squad will have 2 timeouts remaining, and we will get an inbound coming here from the Cougars as Fordyce will be set to inbound. And she'll get it off here to Emily Parrott. Those two played high school basketball together here out at Carroll High School in Fort Wayne, Indiana. As they get it off, now far side to McKnight. Up top here to Gizzy. Off to McKnight. Looking to drive down low. With it, spins, goes up. Blocked there, out of bounds by McNally. And possession will stay on this end, though, here with the Cougars with 4:31 left. There will be 11 seconds left here on the shot clock. As it'll be an inbound coming here from Parrott. Gets it into McKnight here near side. Triple on the way. It is no good there. And the board comes down to Perryman. Quickly up the floor. Far side. Bossy gets it off now here to Evans. Aaliyah Evans. The handoff to Bossy. Perryman on this near side now to Collier. Perryman kicks far side. We got a foul called on St. Francis. It'll be on Taylor Fordyce. That'll be her third. And the team's third. And so it'll be an inbound coming here from Marian with 4:07 remaining. Evans will inbound as the clock reset to 20. It's off to Collier. Now up top here to Perryman. They'll skip it all the way far side now to Evans. Evans tripped up there. Was able to get it off to Collier, though. Perryman now with it. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. She hits the triple. Ryan Perryman with the triple, her first points of the night, and a big 3 ball there for Marian as it is a 4-point lead. Parrott, the handoff, now to Fordyce with it at the top of the key. Fordyce, the drive down low, goes up, couldn't finish, and the board comes down. It'll be far side, now here into the hands of Evans as she'll bring this one up ahead with 3:22 left to go. On this near side, it's Bossy. With it, gets it off to Perryman, now far side to Collier. The drive, blocked there, out of bounds, down low by Madden. And we'll get a substitution here for St. Francis as Allie Madden will check out. Julia Mantala will check on here for her. As they'll get it in here now with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Perryman now with it here for the Knights. They'll look down low. Looking to post up. McNally goes up strong and gets the bucket. And a timeout is going to be called by Marian as Mantala really didn't have much to do there. Already with 4 fouls, so just has to play straight up defense. And so 2:58 will remain here in quarter number 4. One timeout left for Marian, 2 for St. Francis. You are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network. Inbound coming here for the Cougars with 2:55 left, a 2-possession game as Fordyce will have it now here for St. Francis. She'll drive on Evans down low, tried to draw the contact there but didn't get it. And McNally comes down with the board and hands off here to Collier. And so Collier will have it here for the Knights. They skip it here on this near side to Bossy. Up to Evans, travel called, and possession will go back to the Cougars with 2:32 left. And someone inbound right in front of the Marian bench for St. Francis as Fordyce will have it here on this near side. Gets it off up top now here to Emily Parrott. 2:20 left to go. Parrott with it here. Tried to get it off to McKnight as they were looking for the elevator screen there for her. And she has it now here on this near side wing. Hand off to Parrott. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Parrott, nice move there, but couldn't get it to drop. And Perryman came away with it. And a foul is going to be called on Emily Parrott. And that'll be her third, the team's fourth. And so an inbound will come here from the Knights as they are ahead by 6. As Evans will bring it up ahead here for Marian. Up top, they skip it now, far side, here into the hands. Back up top to Perryman. Looking to drive down low, goes off glass, couldn't get it to go. Fordyce comes away with it here for St. Francis. Fordyce going to back this one out. She'll have it at the top of the key. Now looking to drive. They're trying to get McKnight for an open 3. Instead, Fordyce will get it off now here to Gissy on this near side. And Allie Bossy playing tremendous defense on Chloe McKnight, keeping her from getting an open shot as Fordyce couldn't get around Perryman for the bucket there. And possession will come up ahead here on this near side to Collier. She'll have it here for Marian in the corner. Bossy with it. Off to Collier here on this near side with 1:05 left. Collier tried to dish down low to Perryman. Nice find, and the look down low. The bucket is good there. And we'll get a timeout called as an 8-point lead now here for the Knights with 56.9 left to go. And I guess they're going to call the clock did not stop, so it'll be at 56.9. Check it, they're going to move it to 58 seconds left to go here in our fourth quarter of action. And so we will get the clock reset here as it is an 8-point lead and now here for the Knights. And Fordyce set to inbound here for St. Francis. And so still waiting for things to get figured out on the scoreboard here now, as they're looking to set the Game clock to 58.2 seconds. As it is an 8-point lead here for Marian. And so they'll reset the clock, and we will be ready to go here as Fordyce will inbound. And she'll let this one roll up the floor. We'll pair it, and she'll finally pick it up and bring it across the half-court line. Looking to go to McKnight. Gizzy off to Parrott. Far side, Fordyce, 3-ball in the corner. No good there. Board battled for down low. And we're going to get a foul called as Julia Mansella came running in for the board. And so Julia Mansella will foul out of the contest with 5 points. And Allie Madden will come on here for her, as it is an 8-point lead here for the Knights with 46.8 left to go. And that is going to send number 13 and Ella Collier, the reigning NAIA National Player of the Year, not who you want at the free throw line if you are Saint Francis. She is a 97% free throw shooter, and she does hit there on the first. Now with 12 on the night is the senior out of Daneville, Indiana. Does hit there on the second as well. And so it's a 10-point lead here for Marian. Gizzy will have it on that far side here for the Cougars as they finally get it off here to Chloe McKnight. Triple top of the key. It is no good there. Rattles in and out. Collier comes down with the board, and she is fouled. As Ali Madden will pick up the foul. That'll be her fourth, and that's the team's sixth foul. And so Collier will head back to the free throw line here for Marian with 35 seconds left to go. And the Marian Knights looking to keep their conference record undefeated as they are 6-0 in conference play. Tied up with Indiana Wesleyan at the top of that as she does hit there on the second. And so 35 seconds remains. Parrott here near side now to Gizzy. Up top to Emily Parrott. Look down low here to Madden. She'll go up. Couldn't get that one to go. It's knocked down. Still loose on the floor. And the Knights come away with it as Collier will have it off to Perryman. Back to Collier. And Collier gets it off here to Evans on this near side. And the Knights, number 6 team in NAIA, are going to squeak away with the victory and improve to 7-0 in conference play and a 16-1 on the season. Meanwhile, the Cougars will fall to 3-4 in conference play and 10-6 in regular season action. And so we're going to get set here for our men's contest. But before that, we'll give you the final stats here of this one as Marian wins it 62-50. Leading the way for St. Francis was Chloe McKnight with 18 points on the night, 5 triples, one of those from beyond the half-court mark. You can check out my Twitter page for that one. If you follow USF_Cougars, you'll see the retweet there for that 3-point shot. Taylor Fordyce with 14 points, Allie Madden with 8, Julia Mansella with 5, Isabella Gizzi with 3, Emily Parrott with 2. Meanwhile, for Marian, it was Abby McNally and Ella Collier both leading the way with 15 points. Sarah Margerosa and Aaliyah Evans both with 10. Kennedy Gerard with 7. Maya Perryman with 3. And Allison Bossy with 2 points there for Marian. The Knights shot 22-51 from the field, 43.1%, 6 of 13 from beyond the arc. That's a 46.2%. And they shot 12 of 14 from the free throw line, one of the best shooting teams in the nation. Meanwhile, for St. Francis, they were 18 of 46 from field goal range, 7 of 18 from beyond the arc, and 7-11 at the free throw line. And Marian squeaked out with the rebound win, 30-24 on the glass. 24 of those are defensive rebounds. So we are going to get set and ready to roll here for game number 2 of our men's doubleheader. As we are going to step away, you are watching St. Francis Cougars basketball here on the St. Francis Cougars Network.